Somebody call a doctor because Bad Medicine's back! Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, it is time for us to take a look at episode 9 of Shogun. This one is called Crimson Sky, and I got a feeling it's going to be messy if it's called Crimson Sky the way they've been teasing it. Amazing series. Cannot wait.
Yeah, they've been teasing that Crimson Sky for one episode, but I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see it since they've been talking about it so much.
Lots of plotting, lots of scheming, whole lot going on. All I know is I am excited. We are down to the last few episodes, and really don't know what's going to go down.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see what this cast and this crew is going to bring us here for episode 9. Let's go!
Looks like a nice...
Actually, it can't be mountains. What are those stones?
Looks like a nice balmy Wisconsin winter day.
Oh.
Those are the days you grill out on.
Was she holding her stomach like she was holding a...
Yeah, it looked like it.
Kind of like
14 years ago.
Cupping under
That's
like where a
Mariko.
baby would be.
Yeah.
彼女と二人にしてもらえませんか
Oh, look who it is.
It's our friend the Friar.
Yeah, she's holding her stomach like...
Yeah.
言葉を見失った時、そしてすがるものが欲しくなった時の祈りです。
All right.
All right.
I know we're going to get a flashback of early days.
Not Mikasa. Jeez.
Wrong show.
Wrong show.
Chapter 9, Crimson Sky.
Here we go.
Why did he send you here?
It has nothing to do with you. We are simply traveling to Osaka at the same time.
Just simply.
Ah, your friends are back from Macau with the overpriced silver they traded for criminally underpriced Japanese silver. True friends of Japan.
Smile.
I like how he says it too, of the Japans.
You were instructed to stay close once you were met by Ishiro-sama's men.
Right. 偽りなく通知してくれましたわ。
いたしました。
Oh, that look.
I know how to do my job.
This is a cool shot. That
Yeah,
like overview.
they give you the layout.
Everyone in the castle is now a hostage to Ishiro-sama. If a member from every noble family is trapped here, none can oppose him.
Oh, he just keeps them in lockdown.
Yep, they're afraid what'll happen to their family members.
その場にいてほしい。我らは石堂様に申し入れをするのじゃ。お分かりか？あ、石堂様。あ、そう。はい。よろしいですね。よろしくしてね。Gold, you won't regret it. お分かりか？
The interaction between those two has just been gold.
Yeah.
It is.
その上、しず様はこのようなひどいところで若様をご出産なされて、私もそばについていとうござりました。
虎長様から何かご伝言はうまくいくことを祈りましょう。
Weird she didn't read it.
Yeah.
これは凛々しい貢ぎ物じゃな。電話してみよう。いや、そうではない。いいか。敵を味方につけるためじゃ。礼ぐらい正しくすればなる。それは分かる。それ。何をやっておる。よいな。よいぞ。よいぞ。それじゃ。何もう口を開かなくてよい。出ないぞ。
Him with his grunts and
江戸から早う戻られたようじゃの。拙者の囚人をお返しいただけるとはお気遣い痛み入ります。
It's not your prisoner, bruv.
しかし安心殿は貴殿のためのものだ。
Thank you.
I am Kiyama Ukon Sadanaga, member of the Council of Regents.
Ah, yes, the most humble servant of the Lord on high, and a servant of the Portuguese. Which comes first, God or your purse strings?
虎長様の名代として大老衆に降伏いたしまする。また太閤殿下の素晴らしき奥方様のご逝去には心よりお悔やみ申し上げまする。
謀反人の言葉は虚しいの。
安住殿、我らはよく試みたがどうなることやら。
John's like, oh, here we go. Oh, these two face to face.
It's a look of a little bit of surprise.
よう大坂に戻られたマリコ殿。
落ち葉の方様との喜ばしい縁組、お祝い申し上げまする。
そなたがふぬけな謀反人にご同行されていたとは驚きました。江戸の虎長殿の様子などを聞かせてくださらぬか。
This guy talks a lot of shit.
当然ながらご子息の死に打ちひしがれておられまする。
子など他に何人もおるではないか。
Jesus, dude.
Wow.
その方らが申したように一月ほどで大坂に参るはずじゃ。
シズ様はもう何ヶ月も虎長様にお会いしておりませぬ。そして殿は生まれたばかりの若様にもまだ会えずじまいでござります。
マリコ殿、この私事については別の機会に話そうではありませぬか。いずれまた
ありがたきお言葉ですが、その必要はござりません。
A lot of pushback here.
私は期日までに我が殿と共に大坂に戻ってまいりまする。私たちがここで囚われているのではないか。
Are we prisoners?
Are we confined here?
ここに囚われの者などおらぬ。
Well, then I should be able to go.
されど、私の第一の務めは我が殿にお仕えする。
Oh, here we go. She's not letting this one go.
出立は一刻も遅らせることはできませぬ。
この件はもうしまいじゃ。
この件をしまいにするのは、私の話を最後まで聞いてからにしてくださります。
Oh. Everybody's like,
私はいつでも出ていけまする。他のどなた様とも同じように。
そなたは大老衆の戦議を待たれよ。もう話すことはござらん。
like she had a little bit of a smirk there. Just a slight one.
That was a lot.
Well, she's calling her bluff.
Well, that was great dialogue, too. Anna crushed that one.
一体どういうつもりであんなことなさったのじゃ。日野さんだとは思え。
Has your mind left you?
でもいたしたか？お気は確か。
Stupid.
失礼させてくださります。
え？
今日はとても疲れました。
This guy's just like non-verbal responses.
恋なんて。
Jesus.
Why have you done this? But you can't leave. They'll stop you, probably by force.
Then Ishido-sama would be admitting I remain here by force. As well as every lord and lady being kept prisoner in this castle.
Trying to prove a point here, Dave.
You must not involve yourself. Can you do this? For the sake of everything we have been through.
That'd have been a tough commercial break.
I am tired of being in this family. These things they say about your name, I am always ashamed. And for what? What have I done?
We have nothing to be ashamed of.
Then stop this. If you try to leave today, you will be held. And if you are disgraced,
Oh,
Jesus, bruh. That ain't a cool thing to say to your mom.
well, he's already thinking about who he's being told to marry and where that's gonna take him in life. He's
Betrothed.
He's done with this.
What are we
family
watching?
line.
House of the Dragon?
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Betrothed. Alliances.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. This music's pretty intense. Love it.
Yeah, very tense.
Well, she's got her armed samurai with her. It's gonna get pretty crazy.
And there's an audience.
I think she wants there to be an audience. Witnesses. It's not he said, she said.
参りましょう。
門を開けよう。
Oh boy. It's quite the longbow that dude's got up there. I think it's like 7 feet long.
許可状が入りようでござる。
私は我が主君の命で江戸まで奥方様たちの友をいたしまする。どうぞお通しくださりませ。
お言葉ではござるが、許可状がなければどの大名もそのご家来衆大坂城を出ることをまかりならぬと石堂様の仰せでございますゆえ。
ならば致し方ござりませ。お切りくだされ。
Oh, this is happening, isn't it?
It's gonna get it on right now.
Please, 86.
Oh, that was real quick.
He made quick work of those two guys.
マリコ様のご出立じゃ。
Lady will leave now.
Oh, this is gonna get messy.
Oh, they're just totally pinned down.
Jeez, just an all-out battle.
Look, it's crazy how everything's happening around her and she's not even moving. What a shot.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, we got a whole new
there's-
batch of
Oh, come on.
They're not leaving.
All right,
Okay,
easy there,
come
Tiger.
They can't possibly attack her though, right?
John, tag in. Oh. No.
Yeah, they're just trying to threaten her. I don't think they can touch her.
Well, judging by the way they're doing those arrows, I think you may be right. Oh.
Oh boy.
マリコ殿を
I
切り
don't
つけ
like
てはならぬ。
this. Okay, must not be harmed.
Yeah, so how do you stop her without harming her?
Well, they got the pointy end of your sticks out there, gentlemen.
Oh, hey, got it. Oh.
Did she get cut on the leg?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, but I'm surprised she hasn't tripped over those arrows or anything either.
Yeah, they're all
She's pretty balanced.
group
Yeah, they're-
defensive forms.
Yeah, just making her wear herself out.
No, now she's just sitting on an arrow.
この者たちのせいで務めを果たすことが叶わぬのなら、かような不明を背負って生きてはいけませぬ。
What? What is that supposed to mean?
私は日没に自害いたします。
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not have that happen, assholes. Let her go.
同じキリシタンとして自害が大罪であることをご存知のあなた様に正式に解釈をお願いいたします。
Wow.
So this was part of the plan?
Wow, wow, wow. So she's saying she's gonna do the old seppuku.
マリコ殿は言葉通りになさるはず。マリコ殿の仇討ちなのじゃ。仇は宿命であり、我ら全員じゃ。マリコ殿は死をもって自らに課された恥をすすき自由になろうとしておる。自分を死なせた大坂側を恥ずかしめようというのじゃ。
Aha.
ちょっと過激ではござりませぬか。
This guy, traitor.
ご助言が終わりになるようで。
私が石堂殿に助言などできようはずもありませぬが。
After she just laid everything out.
大坂におる家柄の高い者たちが黙って
There you go.
マリコ殿が出ていくことを許せば、他の人質も同じことを求めましょう。
Oh, they're not hostages. They're just hanging out, remember?
Yeah.
Nobody's a hostage. Not here.
Everyone's allowed to leave.
With a kid laugh.
Yeah.
そなたは日の本の言葉をまずまず喋れるそうじゃな。私の言うてることがわかるか？
はい。優しい言葉。
よう来られた。八千代様が安心殿と戯れたいとお望みでな。通詞もいるゆえ、そなたにご足労願ったのじゃ。
She asks of me to translate. It is a ruse to bring me before her. Please let us speak. 私でお役に立てば光栄にござりまする。安心様はお世継ぎにお目通りを許していただいたお礼を申しておりまする。
He's leaving.
Yeah.
我が殿の望みは、この争いを終わらせることのみにござりまする。
With Crimson Sky.
お疲れになりませぬか。
私にどうせよというのか？諦めて無駄死にせよと？華麗だのように枯れよっていうのか？
そなたがやめよと申されたこの争いを終わらせることができるのは、
There we go. She wants an end to it.
Yeah.
死を受け入れること、すなわち諦めることではござりませぬ。花は散るがゆえに花なのでござりまする。
Wow, some heavy dialogue right there.
That whole interaction was good.
It was.
We needed that catch up between the friends.
Yeah.
You have nothing to prove to these people. You've made your point. There's no need to die for it.
It is the very reason my father kept me alive.
What I'm asking, what I'm begging, is, if not for God, then will you consider living for me?
Oh. Slurve.
Just say it, dude.
Say it back.
Just say it. Say it.
Oh.
I don't think that's gonna stop the train that's going down the tracks
You
right
shut
now.
your mouth.
I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna stop it. I'm like, but why let stuff go unsaid, you know?
Oh, this guy.
石戸様にお仕えする仮に死を免じてもらいたいとの申しでしかと承ったと。
What's this? Your offer of service instead of death. But he has a request?
Whoa.
This
Offer of service.
feels sketchy.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned, but I can only confess that I am not worthy to confess.
Daughter of God, I wish I could say proper mass for you, but here we have no altar or vestments.
Then let us drink cha from an empty cup for all the years we have known each other, and for the little time that is left.
What is... Oh, man, I do not like this.
We really?
I think we're 1,000% gonna lose Mariko.
I know she's committed, but trying to think back to the rules.
Oh, you're not a prisoner here. You can leave anytime you want. I don't know. Maybe she's... I don't know.
I don't know,
Well,
man.
like I said, by doing this, she'll prove that everyone else is prisoners here, and it'll be a disgrace to the whole city.
Yeah, but they also made a point of saying, like, if you let her do this, every high
Right.
family...
Yeah, the higher
is gonna wanna
families.
leave.
So do you think she's doing this... She's doing it to get everybody to revolt?
Well, it's part of the plan, right?
You know, the other dude sacrificed himself for
Yeah.
whatever, you know, and now...
Well, the way that Toranaga has been playing this chess game is like light years above everyone else. So apparently I got to assume that knew either route here was going to be accepted.
Stop her, John. Stop her.
Her son's right there, gonna watch the whole thing.
Oh, no way.
Well, we just saw what episode?
木山様、解釈をお願いいたしまする。
It's not there.
Not there?
Wow.
What happens if that
Yeah,
person's not there?
They're not there. Can
Someone
she,
let me know.
Can she not do it?
No, because she's Catholic. So
Yeah, and that's a mortal
technically
sin.
taking herself out. That's why she asked the other guy. And Ishido probably said, don't go do it, because then it's going to stop her. This is a lot of chess going on back and forth here. Oh, so she's taking off her.
John gonna do it? He's thinking about it.
No
Yes,
way.
he is thinking about it.
Oh my God, we're gonna lose her.
No, come on. Good, he's gonna stop her, right?
No, he can't.
He can stop her.
There's no way he's gonna say I'll second.
I will do it.
Oh, God.
Right there. He's gonna do it.
Or maybe
There is
he's
no bliss. I haven't already known.
maybe he wants to put the pressure on her to like, okay,
No,
now
she's
if you go
committed,
through
dude.
with that, you have to second it. Maybe that's.
No,
She's
he doesn't want her.
She's committed.
Yeah, and he doesn't want her soul to be damaged. So he's
I
gonna
think
do
maybe
it.
he thinks if he accepts it, it'll get her to think second because she doesn't want him to have to do
She
it.
can't go back on.
No,
that
she
kind of
can't. She can't be like,
commitment to it.
Until I fall.
psych. I just can't believe we're gonna lose her.
He's gonna knock the
No
knife.
way.
He's gonna knock the little knife out of her hand. He's gonna do it. Come
I
on.
don't even mean like no way to her. I mean like the writers. There's no way.
We're there. It's happening.
Oh, they're gonna. This is how
Okay,
they're gonna
now
do
they're
it, so
gonna
we
leave.
don't have to watch.
They're really not gonna do it.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's the
this is gonna-
shot. Oh God, come on, really?
Okay.
Oh,
許可状じゃまたすぐに戻ってくるのであるから愚かにも程があるが明日の朝に当たってかも
Oh, it worked. She was
I really thought
right
we were losing her
there.
right there.
石田様
So did John.
Never a doubt in my mind. Oh, see?
Couldn't you?
Chess.
But couldn't you got the permits sooner?
道中の無事は
They all
請け負って
have to get
くだされた
permits,
と思ってようございまするな
Now he's got to let everybody leave.
この城に人質などおらん帰りたくば許可状を申請する
Apply for permits. Classic government bureaucracy.
おなごな身で違いを盾に取りお世継ぎの君のもてなしを侮るとは不届き千万じゃ
私を案ずることはありませぬ説
John. Dude, I really thought we were gonna.
There we go. All right. All right. That's much better.
And credits. That was a great show.
Much better. Thank you. Thank you.
Dude, the writers really had me thinking we were
Yeah.
losing her there.
So she gets to leave, but then she has to come right back.
Yeah,
We don't know that they're going to have to. We don't know what's going on with Toranaga-san.
This guy.
Uh-oh.
お休みになるのであれば警護は我らにお任せくだされ
寝ようと思ったんじゃがの女どもが白地の先を引っ張り出してきよってよ
Unearthed all the sake.
Those hens.
祝いとなる気持ちは分かりまする
お前も飲め遠慮するな
Well, you're about to be on watch. You shouldn't have anything.
Well, you know.
何か
Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, what is happening?
Grappling hook.
Grappling hook.
Oh, come on.
Jesus Christ. Nothing makes Quinn happier than seeing a set of grappling hooks.
Batman coming in?
But what's his end game here?
Remember the guy just delivered him the note.
Yeah,
and
gave him
said,
that
like,
note.
he needs a favor or an act of service or whatever it said.
Oh!
And it was as the guy was being honorable.
What is this?
Are they just gonna take everybody out? Oh man!
Oh God! What is going on here?
Oh,
taking out everybody.
Oh, do you think Bro wanted everybody who wanted to leave taken out? Oh, what an act of okay, you want to leave? Cool. Yep. Put your permits in, but everybody you put in their permits probably getting 86th. Oh, this guy. He's trying to pretend like he's a victim.
Oh!
Oh! Right in the head.
Tell them to move back.
ほどきなされ。
Oh!
Did he get him?
Oh,
Got him.
oh, jeez, just stick your hand right in there.
Oh!
That was pretty risky.
The
Just
guy
throw
would
your
have had a
arm in there.
sword.
Just.
Oh, nice. That was almost a little slow-mo there.
Oh, no. No.
俺だ逃げ場がない
Ready the fuses.
Fuses.
The love of Shigeru-sama! For the love of God, get over here and push us against the damn door!
What is he doing?
What?
Yeah, well, he's supposed he set the whole thing up, asshole.
Let it come.
For God's sake, help me push us against the door!
No.
No.
Oh, what is she doing? No!
Mariko-sama, get away from the door.
こたびの石堂様の卑劣な襲撃に物申します。
マリコ殿もこちらへ
自らの命を。
マリコ様
Oh! Oh, come on!
Oh, she's done for sure.
Oh,
Well, that way her death still gets the
on.
job done.
That's the end. Holy fuck, we lost her.
I mean, right? It works the same way, right? It's her death then sets everything else in motion.
Wow. This is some Mike Flanagan stuff going on.
Yeah, they're just playing the
Yeah,
music.
No,
Yeah, the
they're
audio's
playing
singing.
the guy doing his Latin.
Yeah.
Friar.
Wow, what a banger.
I guess I'll start.
You're gonna use that
You guys
word?
still got your head. I guess, you know what? I don't. I shouldn't. Look, if it's a historical thing, you know, I guess it's not like. Look, I'm not mad at writers, and I get if it's a historical thing. We talked earlier. I don't know the accuracy of this. Her character in whatever. I'm stumbling on my words. I think she was one of the strongest characters that I've seen in a series that I can remember in a long, long time. And I'm genuinely disturbed that she's gone. And this dude right here, just as sketchy as they come for making a deal with the Shido.
Well, he was our guy. We were liking him up until this
we were
episode.
liking him. He was
funny.
like levity. He was funny. And then Ashido did not like that she challenged him, right? Like that's what it was. She challenged him. Ashido didn't want to be challenged. He wanted to have rule. He wanted to have
Are
say.
you saying Shido wanted to take out Mirko?
I think Ashido wanted to take out everybody who, because he said, so somebody else asked if they could leave, and what did he say?
They all asked to leave.
They all asked if they could leave, and what does Shido say? Oh, put in your permits. And I bet everybody put in their permits that night. Put in their permits, and I bet everybody in that house, that was the deal. Hey, this person, these people all put in their permits, and I bet Ashido had everybody who put in a permit taken out.
But I don't think that works, though, because the last thing he wanted was Mirko taken out. That's why he stopped her from doing the deed. Why then go through all that to stop it just to have her do it? Is it so that way you can blame it on the shinobi, saying, "Oh, conveniently we were attacked by bandits again."
Oh yeah, right.
Well, 'cause
I think it was a show of power. I think he was like, "Okay, you want to question me? All the whatever high families will be mad. Yeah, well, all the other high families are going to know not to mess with me also." Like, what a show of power. 86. Anybody who
Lady
asked
Mariko said it was a shinobi.
Mirko
thinks
it's Shido.
Lord Shido, yeah. She thinks it's a Shido.
Well, she protests the shameful attack.
Yeah. So by protesting it with her death, it accomplishes the same goal that she was going to accomplish by doing the deed. And
But you know,
taking
now
herself
we
out.
think back to the last. Wait a minute.
She's still.
Remember in the intro what he told her? Are you ready to do your
what's
duty?
what's necessary?
Because her whole thing
What
was
did that-
always about her duty. That's why she never got attached to John.
And that's why she was gonna take her life too,
All I
because
know
that was
is
her
that
part of
she
her
was
duty.
an awesome character,
And so now that means more then
You know,
two.
coming from you, Mr. If we didn't see it, it's not necessarily.
Dude, there was an explosion and she flew out of the door.
How
There's
many
no
times
way.
in action movies do we see explosions and people just
The
fly?
explosion was centered.
Don't give me that look.
It was centered around the oblique. It was an oblique shot.
Folks, let them know.
She's alive and well. I can't wait to see
Dave,
her.
we saw her fly.
know,
I understand what
stop.
you're trying to say and do, but I don't think the writers with the again, I don't know all
With
the history.
a show of this quality,
But-
they're not doing a fake.
Again, you
Yeah.
know, from what I'm learning in the comments somewhat, because I'm trying to stay away from spoilers too, is that this is some historical events, right? So I can't imagine. I mean, I've been wrong. You all know I've been wrong before.
Oh, we all know.
Yeah.
It's just we want.
It
It's just
totally
we
is.
want. I'm sorry. For me, it's
Yeah.
I just want
Yeah.
her to be
Denial.
around because
Just
she's so
admit
awesome.
denial.
I want her to be okay. Come on, we've seen people take much worse and get up and just walk it off.
Yeah, but I mean, as
That isn't fictional.
Just walk it off. This isn't Vin and pals.
you know, the thing is, as much as we loved her character,
Yeah,
and that's
that's-
why you
that's
guys,
why
that's why you
we're
guys
that
are
way.
pulling
Yeah.
for. But again, how many times we've made the reference about Toranaga playing chess, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do in chess? You sacrifice pieces. He did that with his basically his right hand man, and now with her, and it's all got to be to some plan to do whatever to, you know, so he doesn't get taken out. But one thing that I want to bring up, and if we haven't, okay, let's just separate ourselves from what we just saw.
Yes.
The title of the episode was Crimson Sky, and I don't know if I feel like I've been swerved a little bit or if it's been, I mean, it's been brilliant storytelling, obviously,
Yeah.
but because it was called Crimson Sky, I guess I had expectations of some type of revolt or battle or something. And again, much like Diamond Dave, I don't know the history of what actually happened here. So this is all new to me. This series, it's all brand new. I'm learning as I go with every episode. So I guess I expected some kind of battle, but yet maybe I shouldn't, because Toranaga basically knows he's going, it's essentially him against all the other regents and the families and everything else. He wouldn't have a chance going straight up war with anybody, even with whatever kind of technological advances he might have. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised. And I'm going to kick it over to you guys. Do you think Crimson Sky was supposed to symbolize Mariko's not being with us anymore?
I've been saying it for a handful of episodes. I thought Crimson Sky was going to be kind of a literal term. And
he described it one episode.
I felt like, and I know you guys might disagree on this, I felt the canon training scenes are going to come back. And so when I saw Crimson Sky, I thought at some point we were going to see. I thought this was going to be it.
Crimson Sky,
And I mean,
yeah.
imagine the final cut scene being like a bunch of troops riding up, and they're not ready because they haven't. They know what cannons do, right? But they haven't seen what the cannons with the chains do. And like, let's say you have a row, and all of a sudden all these chains get fired, and we see like basically a repeat of we saw earlier, and the blood flies in the sky and cut Crimson Sky, or like they hit slow motion. Or even it could mean a giant fire or something, you know, the skies glow red with flames or something. But I guess, you know, it's very it's a figure of speech, the Crimson Sky, and not, I kind of took it literal.
Maybe
so.
that'd be a little too on the nose for a show this good.
True.
Yeah, with the
because even
writing.
John even mentioned, he's like, oh, he'll bring in the ships with all the cannons and everything, and he was all ready to go. And then instead, it's this whole backstory where we saw, you know, the son telling Mariko, like, if you do this, I'm disowning you as a son. Then you have what's her Lady Kiri saying, like, or Kiko. Yeah, Kiko saying, I'm not gonna, like, those two having their little fight, like, stop playing your games. And she's like, I'm only ending the game that you started. Yeah. And she's like telling her, well,
that wasn't Kiko, that was Lady O.
Lady O?
Yeah,
Lady O.
I can't pronounce her name because I'm terrible at it.
Oh, that is true. But yeah, but then even like them throwing their sons into it as well. Like, well, what does your son think? But well, what about your son? So a lot of back and forth with them too in this.
I am gonna. I should say hold on to hope, because it was pretty aggressive when they did it. But until the final credits roll on the final episode,
until you see it,
No, I think the cannons are coming back. I'm sticking with it. I think it was.
That's what I mean. Until you
yes,
see it.
until I think the cannons are coming back. I think they put way too much emphasis on his cannon training and stuff to have it be like, oh, I mean, look, maybe it was just his kid came in and they wanted to show that. Oh, maybe that was it. Maybe the cannons just give his son an opportunity to be very reckless. Maybe that's all it was.
Because Toranaga knows he can't do a one-on-one straight-up war. He doesn't have the numbers, regardless of the cannon.
You're just talking in specifics to the TV show when you say that, right? Or are you actually thinking in history?
Well, no, that's the thing. Is like I would like to make it very clear, and I think that I've discussed this, that I don't know the history of this, and so if you are watching this and this is something that you've studied historically, I guess I need to take a step back and understand that this is essentially a historical document, and that these writers don't have freedom to just do whatever they want. That also being said, we know that a lot of historical TV shows and stuff do take liberties in certain things in the interest of
TV.
In the interest of TV and movies. So like I get some people be like, oh, if it didn't happen, they're not going to write it in, and it's like, but really with everything,
maybe they did this like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You never know.
Well, maybe
so Quentin Tarantino part of this project
did the old Ben Affleck Pearl Harbor film, the worst. Anyway,
I just think that the point we want to put out there is that we are making all of our speculations and thoughts on what we are being presented with episode by episode of this show, because I don't know the history of what really happened.
None of us do.
So this it's not, but it may as well be fiction because I don't know what happened, and obviously we're staying away from any kind of spoilers. So just kind of taking it as it comes.
I guess it creates an interesting watching experience and also an interesting discussion experience when you know you're watching something that is based off a true story, and you want to discuss it as it was a historical or factual historical events, but you also know that liberties are taken with the stories. It's like, if you watch a documentary and on something that you've never seen before, you're learning, you can sit there, it's a documentary, and you can say, okay, this is a factual documentary.
And you might still speculate as you're watching.
Where when you watch a movie, like we watch, let's take a historical movie like, we watch Hacksaw Ridge, a phenomenal movie. And we know the story of the guy was true. We know certain characters were true. We just don't know, Men of Honor, one of my favorite movies, was based off of Carl Bashir. But Robert De Niro's character, have you guys all seen it?
No.
All right, we'll just stop there. Anyhow, but what I'm saying is,
point is movies like
if you know, you know.
So,
because I know too.
So that's when we're having these discussions. We talk about the writers would do this and the writers would do that, and it kind of seems, kind of out there. But again, how spot on is it as far as historical accuracy? That's hard to say. And look, the reality is also one thing you have to consider is the time period that it happened in. Even historical accuracy is based upon who was the person who wrote it down, who was in power.
Yeah, especially when this took place in the
1600s. So there has to be questions. It's kind of a saying. Look, the victors get to write history. But in any regard, the show itself has been phenomenal. And it is educational. It's based on true stories, so we're definitely learning.
Yep.
I think we covered a lot here, so I'll just kind of make mine quick. This whole episode was actually really probably one of the best ones. I know we got episode 10 to go, but I really enjoyed this episode. Shout out to Anna, who plays Mariko.
Can't wait to see her in episode 10.
Yeah. She crushed this film. I still don't think she made it, judging by that last frame we just went over. Could be wrong, been wrong many times before. Again, I feel like I need to keep rehashing. I don't know much of the historical facts of this or too much of this history, or even I don't know anything about the book. So again, when I'm saying stuff, it's just based on the TV series that's being presented to me. So again, with the actors, all crushed it. I thought the crew did a phenomenal job of showing as much as they could without too much cuts from Miriko's walk in the way they can the way they did their walk into that surrounding there with the surrounding cement wall, brick cement walls, whatever that was. Please correct me
by
on
the gates.
By the gates, essentially. And the way the tension was building up with the music itself, and then just the scene itself, I thought that was really well done. I'd love to know how, factual that was, or if it ever even happened, or if it didn't happen. Either way, brilliantly executed scene in there. Then the escalation of take out these guys, like it was like a level. All right, now escalate. Like that was pretty top-notch stuff in my book. And then of course the relationship between Lady O and Miriko too, Miriko, I thought was actually really well done, and how Lady O kind of, for lack of better terms, plotted to get Miriko there so they can have the talk. And Miriko obviously called that one out to John, so she already knew. So it was kind of great because we got that flashback right of just a little bit of inside of the relationship, but then seeing that they still had the care for one another, considering that much time, which Lady O kind of acknowledged, like so much time went by.
Yeah, when she was crying at the end too, she knew what Miriko was going to do.
She knew she was committed, and I still stand by that. John was 1,000% going to do that.
Yeah.
But of course, literally the last tenth of a second, here comes your permit.
Yeah.
So that was kind of crazy.
And then he's laughing the whole time.
Looking back, the way they set that up, giving us giving us the information of if they don't do it, give her the permits, then this is going to happen. And so far, everyone on here has been pretty damn committed to what they say it's going to happen, or vice versa, whatever. They've been pretty committed. So I guess in hindsight, I shouldn't have been thinking that she's going to do it, but come on, you can't say fully unless you knew of course, the end result, because you knew the history. But if you didn't know the history on this, I mean, they sold it like
there's no way it was backing out, because she can't. Because look, there's so much emphasis put on tradition and culture and duty. Like, there's no way she's just gonna not do it. And John isn't gonna let her go halfway and not finish the job and leave her to suffer. So John was 1,000% gonna go through with it. It was just like you said, it was literally down to 100ths of a second.
Yeah, and I appreciate you guys' education. Of course, keeping it not spoilerish. That would be much appreciated, because I'm waiting till this gets finished so I can kind of go dive into some of the videos and some of the historical knowledge, so that way I can enhance my experience through this. So
so this has been a lot of fun. We 9 down. We got one more episode to go, which is going to be so much fun. All right, he's acknowledging it. So for Diamond Dave Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.